My rich dad was a man who never went to school. So his mind wasn't affected by academics. And so when it came to the subject of money, he thought differently. So having both men as teachers and mentors, I could see both sides of their worlds. And as I grew older, I liked what my rich dad was saying because he was an entrepreneur. My poor dad was an employee. Go to school, get a job, and steady paycheck, job security. It didn't make me happy, so I wanted to become an entrepreneur. See, in 1971, when Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard, right, just broke all the rules. And my poor dad kept saying, save money. Well, why would you save money when they can print? You know what I mean? Why would you do that? So I came back, I went to Vietnam twice as a Marine pilot, and I came back and I couldn't listen to my poor dad anymore. He wanted me to become, fly for United Airlines and get a job in a 401k. Or I don't know that United Airlines pensions are gone. They got looted. So I couldn't listen to my poor dad anymore. But this is in 1970, 74. And in 74 was when ERISA was passed. ERISA was Economic Income Retirement Security Act. And anything the government says they're going to protect, you're in trouble. So I'm just like you. I'm going, what are they pulling? That ERISA became the 401k. And what happened then, so this is 1974. I'm just getting out of the Marine Corps. My father wants me to go fly for United or Hawaiian. And I go, I don't think I want to do that. I feel set up. So I'm just like you. I shouldn't trust the sons of a bitch. Do you know what I mean? And then I noticed all these school teachers leaving the school system to become financial planners. And the more I saw that, I went, God, they're being set up. So I am just like you. I go, why are they doing this? And so when I saw my father's compadres, all these school teachers with master's degrees, PhDs, becoming financial planners, they were treading into my rich dad's territory. And I got more suspicious. So my rich dad finally says, school teachers becoming financial planners are like the poor leading the blind. I want to know what's really going on behind the scenes. And I read the Communist Manifesto in 1965, and everybody should read that book because you can see it happening here today. And so in 1965, read the Communist Manifesto. 66, I'm in Vietnam for my first time, went back in 72, and I could see communism spreading. So I become cynical. So I don't know if it's curious or what it is. I just became cynical and distrusting of my own government and schools and teachers, and Wall Street. But I said, I think I'll start questioning everything. And Fuller was my teacher, and he's considered one of the greatest futurists. But he said, all coins have three sides, head, tails, and the edge. And he says, intelligence is found the edge. And so what you do and what I do is we look at both sides. Then we decide there's good and bad on both sides. But we have to look at both sides. And most people want to look at one side. Like this one guy says that the problem with Americans we're dysfunctional optimists. Don't worry, be happy. That's American. And we're being raped, robbed, and stolen. Our freedoms have been taken away. Do you know what I mean? So you and I are very similar. I go, why are they doing this? Why are we letting them do? That's what gets to me. And my specialty is not politics, but money, the financial system, the Fed. People say, well, don't fight the Fed. Well, who told you that? Why not fight those bastards? You know what I mean? Can the Fed print oil? Can they print food? Can they print water? No. They print that fake stuff called the US dollar. So that's why I'm suspicious all the time. I was raised a Christian. My family actually were Buddhists, and they converted. And so I had to go to Sunday school. And so, being Japanese, I'm sitting in a little class. And my little Sunday school teacher's over there. She goes, I was bored. I was like 7 years old. What am I doing here? I could be swimming or something. And she asked this question which interested me. She says, why were the three wise men wise? Naturally, I raised my hand and said, because they were rich. And the Christian church, the love of money is the root of all evil. So naturally, she said, well, you asked, why are the three men wise? She says, frankincense, gold, and myrrh. They're rich guys. I got the love of money is the root of all evil, again and again and again. That's the Christians. And that's what I say to people today. Always consider the source of your information. Consider who's teaching. I think I like about YouTube is I listen to the communists also. This guy, Richard Wolff, makes my skin crawl. You know what I mean? He's a hardcore communist. Of course, he's a teacher. But I listen to both sides. And YouTube now gives us that luxury or that advantage we didn't have before. You'd have to go to Harvard to listen to those guys. Now you can sit on YouTube and listen to them. Like Jordan Peterson got kicked out of academics because he ran into the Communist Teacher Society. So the beauty of YouTube and these new social media, it's got some faults to it, obviously, but it gives us access. And I listen to all sides, and then I choose. Then I know who I am. And that's when I became political, is because I could see what the left was doing. I went, oh my God. Then they're going after our guns. But I think the worst thing of all is our sense of humor. If I laugh about something, I'm attacked. Just laughing gets you attacked. So when we can't laugh anymore, we're in serious trouble.
I'm always working. I never stop working.
You never stop?
No. Well, I'm a military officer. We Military school teaches to work for a mission. What's your mission in life? And making money is really easy. I don't understand what the big deal is. So I retired a long time ago. So the average person can understand it. That is extremely difficult because most people are brainwashed when it comes to money. Go to school, get a job, work hard, pay your taxes, save money, get out of debt, buy a house, and invest in the stock market. Everybody who follows that program has been brainwashed. Americans believe the same things, not just Romanians, worldwide. It's because of the system that controls the world economy. And guys like you can't even see it. You're thinking about money. I don't even care about money. I make a lot of money because I understand the system. I would never go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, get out of debt, buy a house, and invest in the stock market. I do everything exactly opposite. Well, everything is the opposite of what they're teaching you in school. I wouldn't go to school. I would study money. Understand that money is debt. And until you get out of debt, they're telling you to get out of money. In 1971, if you read my books, because I don't think you have, in 1971, the US dollar became debt. The US dollar is the reserve currency of the world. Money is debt. I use debt as money. And everybody thinks getting in debt is bad. Well, who told you that? I think the stock market is for losers. Why would you put money in the stock market when it's manipulated? That's what I think about. So I'm always watching the manipulation going on behind the scenes. That's what my brain is focusing on all the time. And I don't pay taxes. Question is, how is it I don't pay taxes? I can tell you. That's an important question. Because most Romanians and most people in the United States cheat on their taxes because they hate taxes so much. But you don't have to cheat on taxes if you understood how money was working.